Alongside Greg Anthony and Stan Van Gundy, this is Kevin Harlan. David Aldridge will be joining us from the sidelines. And the injury story, certainly noteworthy. A lot of players out tonight.
A long list of injuries coming into this game. You look at all those names unavailable. Pretty daunting.
So, the Mexico City starting five. And for the Bronx, we got the dude. Boss is out there with B. And it's Jackson Davis in at the 4. Stan, both teams here love to get out and run the floor.
Oh, yeah, this pace is going to be incredible. Our heads will literally be on a swivel tonight, Kevin, and we're going to see a lot of plays in transition and maybe a lot of turnovers as well.
Well, we're buckled in either way. Here's the dude. And he dunks it down.
And once he gets clear off the screen, there is no stopping him.
No, not when there's a flush waiting to happen.
Well, give credit to the screener there. That's how you help free up your teammates.
Here is Elijah after the Bronx picking up a basket just moments ago. Jackson Davis with it. Comes up empty down low. Arrow on the wing. His three-pointers off the mark. Here's the Bronx. Here's the dude. Pass to Boss. To the paint. Just 5 to shoot. B, the pass to Boss. Tries again. And the layup is up and in.
Well, his rebounding is such a boost for this team, especially when it comes on the offensive end.
First quarter, about a minute and a half in. Plenty of daylight on that shot.
And he likes to get in a rhythm early. Nice triple.
The Bronx, they've gone 2 for 4 from the field so far today. Here's the dude. Pass to B. Down low. Shot clock at 6. They get it again. Great positioning on the putback.
Oh, a nice tip in to salvage the points from that missed shot.
Yeah, and those second chance points can add up. Now, here is Olajuwon. Nails the 16-footer. Olajuwon's got 5 now.
And I like to see this. They're calling his number early, and he's delivering.
Yeah, well, his offensive contributions are going to be very important in this game. So it's good they've already got him in a rhythm.
And stolen by Olajuwon. Pass to Merrill. And here's Carter. Back to Merrill. From downtown. That's a no-go, and he's still looking for his first bucket after 2 shots. Here's the dude. To the middle. Here's Boss. Marvelous lead pass, and he throws it down.
That's just a great pass. Excellent vision to see the open spot in the defense and lead him to the score.
And Mexico City calls their first timeout of the game. About 3 minutes gone here in the first quarter.
Number 20, first personal foul, first team foul.
Mexico City moving it around. Now, here is Olajuwon. He has 5. Shot clock at 5.
You could tell it was almost tunnel vision on that pass. Had no idea where the defender was.
Tries again. Boss gets the bucket. Boss has got 6.
And that's a lesson for the D. Fight harder on the glass.
Yeah, they need to pay attention to the details. Second chance points are backbreakers.
And it's blocked. And they'll get another chance. Olajuwon, the pass to Mary. To the inside. Bronx grabs the miss.
I think this is a rare case of being overcommitted. He tried to go all out at the rim, and they stifled him.
And a moment here to take a look at some of the hustle stats for the Bronx.
Well, their defense has been really impressive, especially the number of blocks they've managed to get. It's not easy to keep denying guys at the rim.
And I also have to call out how they've outworked their opponent, doing a great job of crashing the offensive glass and just creating those second chance points.
Inside, here's Boss. The layup missed. Mexico City trails by 5. Pass to Carter. Beyond the arc. That one's in. His first shot this game.
Now that's a high percentage look when the D doesn't fight over the screen.
Yeah, it's certainly worth it to disrupt the offense. Coaches notice that extra effort.
Here's the dude. Still without a basket. Shoots it. It's not going to fall. He's taken 4 shots and made 2. Here's Merrill. Jackson Davis defending. Five on the clock. Mexico City needs to get a shot off here. The Bronx, they've gone 6 of 12 from the field here in the first quarter. B, the pass to the dude. The putback, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
Just in a perfect position to grab that rebound and then get the putback.
Now Merrill. And here's Olajuwon for 3. And Mexico City another 3.
Well, when you have a scorer as skilled as he is, you do everything you can to get him to look.
Oh, wow, what a quick move inside.
That is incredible.
Oh, he's putting on a show for these fans.
I can't believe he pulled that one out in the course of an actual game. 1:49 left in the first quarter. Merrill with the ball. Still yet to score. To the middle. And it's denied. Here's B. He's defended by Merrill. The dude and the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
And he just dangles from the bucket after sending that one through.
And you can see which team has the swagger right now. Here's Merrill. That's good. And it's Olajuwon with the assist.
And for the defense, that is a heart-sinking moment when you see him that wide open from beyond the arc.
Pass to B. Down low. And he stuffs him. What a pass to set him up.
It's those kind of passes that bring up the entire team's confidence.
Here's Merrill. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
First personal foul, second.
And you know what? You allow a guy to get right to the rim like that. That's your only option.
Mexico City shooting their first free throws of the game. And he knocks down the first one. And that's good as he hits both of his shots.
Well, you have to appreciate a big man who can step up to the line and knock it down with confidence.
Here's the dude. He's defended by Olajuwon. Over to the wing. Nice ball movement there by the Bronx. Jacks up a three. Sinks the three-pointer. The dude's got 5. Here's Merrill. There's 18 seconds left to play here in the first. Three-pointer buries the long-range jumper. He's got 6.
Matching baskets from the perimeter, an earmark of today's game.
Yeah, sometimes you get in a shootout like this, but you just hope that you can get a stop first.
And so, both teams trading buckets as we end the first quarter. The Bronx leads by 2. And back with the start of the second quarter in just a moment. And close game underway so far. We'll see if either of these teams can jump out in the second quarter. And looking at what we've seen from the Bronx, what do you guys think?
I love their effort, contesting shots, trying to intimidate here early on.
Yeah, well, the best way to get in the head of your opponent is through aggressive defense.
And Mexico City shooting well, 50% from the floor. On the court for Mexico City. Four on the shot clock. To the paint. It's blocked. Here's the dude. Has to be. With some arc, it's tipped, and he recovers it. Over to the left wing. Here's the dude, and out of bounds. Mexico City will have it. Now Merrill. Olajuwon outside. Drills it from outside. Olajuwon's got the second quarter going with the first basket of the period for Mexico City. Has to be. And he lobs it up toward the rim. Throws down the alley-oop slam. Hey, Stan, as a coach, what was the most difficult part when transitioning from college to the pro?
That's a great question, Kevin, and I think 2 things. Number one, the length and the pace of the season. You just didn't have the time to prepare for the next game. Everything was sped up. And then, obviously, the talent of the players. So you're trying to game plan and come up with a way to stop guys who are essentially unstoppable.
It's good.
Well, the defense did everything they could there, but his skills as a finisher, wow.
Timeout called here. Mexico City decides to talk it over. And we're about 2 minutes into the second quarter here. Here's Olajuwon. That one falls coming off Carter's feet. Olajuwon's got the lead up to 2 now for Mexico City. Here's the dude. He's guarded by Olajuwon. Pass to Jackson Davis. Just 5 on the clock. They set the screen. Deflects the pass. And now the fast break. Olajuwon with the ball. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here.
Second personal foul, first team foul.
And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for Mexico City.
Well, the coaching staff's game plan is very clear. Move the ball on the perimeter and shoot the shots with no hesitation.
And one other thing they've done well today, guys, share the ball. I mean, set up teammates and just playing unselfishly.
And that one falls for Olajuwon. And Olajuwon drops them both. Second quarter of play with almost 3 minutes gone. Here's the dude. He's guarded by Olajuwon. The dude passes to B. Here's the dude. 6 on the shot clock. To the inside. Here's Boss. Looks good. Is good. Bucket number 4 from the field. He's taken only 6 shots.
And, guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with their work down low.
Here's Merrill. The jumper from the free throw line is good. Merrill's got 8 points.
Well, he got to his spot in the mid-range, and that's a shot he's going to make more often than not.
Here's the dude. He's defended by Olajuwon. 14 feet away. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
Wow, he got whacked on that one. Shouldn't be much debate there.
The Bronx shooting their initial free throws of the game right here.
Taking 2 shots.
And the first one at the line is good. Hey, Stan, I've always wondered, back when you were coaching, college or pro, what was your defensive philosophy?
Well, I think first of all, Kevin, we always wanted to take away the easy baskets. In other words, we're going to get back in transition, not give away fast breaks. We are going to try to protect the paint and make sure we're not giving away layups. And we didn't want to foul unnecessarily and give away free throws.
And just over 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter. Here's Merrill. And it's out of bounds. Still Mexico City's ball. A sensational block that definitely deserves another look.
And in a close game, blocks like that are so clutch, and that could be a real difference maker here tonight.
Second shot opportunity, and yep, finally drops after rolling around the rim. Merrill's got the lead up to 4 now for Mexico City. Here's the dude. He's guarded by Olajuwon. And he makes that one. 12 points for him.
And he found the soft spot in the D on that possession.
Timeout called here. Mexico City decides to talk it over.
And your Lakers dance crew.
For Mexico City, they've gone 5 of 7 from the field here in the second. Mexico City moving it around. Inside, and he jams it with authority.
Great find, leading his teammate right to the bucket.
The Bronx trails by 4. Here's the dude, 5 points in the game. Pass to B, and looks like the illegal pick was set. Yep, that's right, that'll get their attention.
And guys, point of emphasis for the league is to really crack down on illegal screens.
Yeah, and yet we still see it a lot. It's a tough thing to police.
Merrill with the ball, 10 points for him. Over in the corner, Olajuwon. 5 to shoot. And it's blocked. And he's going up for the alley-oop. Hammers the alley-oop through.
And you can see him give a little nod and then just burst to the rim for the alley-oop slam.
A pair of teammates, Greg, with a terrific feel for each other. Pass to Merrill. And it's off from three-point range. That's the Bronx with the ball. Here's B. Right wing. To the middle. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
And really just unselfish basketball on the interior. That's the kind of pass a coach loves to see.
1:53 left to play in the first half. And once again off the mark by Mexico City. And the points coming for them now, Greg, in bunches.
And we're seeing what a high-octane offense should look like.
Shoots the 3, and he's good on the 3 ball. And it's a 3-point Bronx lead.
Pushing the action, getting others involved. He does it time and time again.
Yeah, when you're moving the ball like that, it just keeps everyone engaged in the game. Assisted buckets, every team wants them. They show you're running effective team offense.
1:07 left in the first half. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
First personal foul, second team foul.
For the Bronx, they've been perfect at the line so far, albeit just 2 for 2.
20. 2 shots.
And he makes the first. So he gets them both.
Yeah, great effort tonight, and he's been rewarded with trips to the line.
Mexico City trails by 3. Pass to Merrill. Drills the 3-pointer. Merrill's got 13 points.
Well, the defense gave that away. He's a skilled shooter who you have to contest at the arc.
Here's the dude. He's guarded by Olajuwon. Powered down with both hands.
Oh, and he went for the two-hander on the slam, using some muscle.
Some urgency from him there, sure. 29 seconds left in the first half of basketball. Pass to Jackson Davis. Here's the dude. He's guarded by Olajuwon. Puts up a 3. That shot missing. that one no good. And some good action through the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime. The Bronx on top, up by 2. And we'll be back for the second half following the break. Keep it right here on 2K Sports. And if you're just joining us, we've played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. And Olajuwon has got the ball here for Mexico City. A 2-point game. They've got Boss, the dude out there with B, and it's Jackson Davis in at the power forward.
And guys, he's been a one-man air raid coming at them time and time again.
Well, what I love about his three-point shooting is the spacing that he's adding. It makes things a lot easier for everyone else.
And for Mexico City, guys, we're not through 3 quarters of play, but 6 lead changes already in this one.
Yeah, competitive, and I think we all can agree that we thought this would be the type of game that would come down to the end.
Here's Merrill. And he could not get that one to go. Out of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. You coach Stan at various levels for 30 years. How has the transition been to the broadcasting business?
Well, Kevin, it's been great because of people like you and because I'm undefeated.
Right. But you missed the aftermath when there's at least a score sheet. There's a scorecard that says win or loss.
I do miss that. There's no question. I miss the competition. I miss the camaraderie of building toward a result. But I've started to get some of that in broadcasting as I've gotten to know my partners better.
Well, it's great being your partner.
Likewise.
That one misses.
Well, that's a rarity for him, not being able to cash in on the trip to the line.
The dude misses. Carter, the pass to Merrill. And here in the second half of play, we're just over a minute in. A nice shot by Carter. Carter's got 6. Guys, what a back-and-forth game this has been.
And that's already resulted in 7 lead changes.
Here's the dude. He's got 5. To the paint. Powered down after the assist. Let him into the lane.
Unselfish basketball. That's what coaches love to see.
Here's Merrill. Pass to Carter. Down low. It's rebounded by Boss. Boss has got 9 rebounds now tonight. Here's Jackson Davis, defended by Carter. Here's the dude, connects from 3-point range. The dude's got 5 points now this quarter.
And guys, there are some you can give that shot to, but let's be clear, he's not one of them. Terrible job there by the D.
Timeout called here. Mexico City decides to talk it over.
Dance cam! Get ready, everyone! You see yourself on the screen, and you show us your best moves. Let's go! Come on, let's see those dance moves!
Pass to Merrill. Nails the baby hook. Merrill's got 18 points.
Well, not really much you can do to stop him there. You want your players to go hard at the bucket like that.
Pulls from the top of the key, and the shot goes in. And the Bronx leads by 3.
And that pick takes the D totally out of the equation.
Yeah, you've got to lock and trail hard. You can't allow him a clean look from there.
Olajuwon deciding where to go with it. Clock at 6. And the 3 off target. The Bronx leading by 3. B the pass to the dude. Here's B. He's defended by Merrill. It's blocked. Now here's Olajuwon. Tight defense on him. Back to Merrill. Good on the three-point shot. Merrill's got it all tied up now for Mexico City.
Feeling it. No doubt about it. He's definitely feeling it right now. Shooting a terrific percentage from the field.
Here's the dude. 10 points for him. And it's blocked. Now here's Olajuwon. Defense right on him. Pass to Merrill for the lead. And no good. Had a chance to take the lead there. The Bronx, they've gone 4 of 7 to get things started here in the second half. Here's the dude. From deep. Now Jackson Davis. And it's blocked. And he recovers it. Tough possession there. They stayed with it, but they just couldn't make it. Carter kicks to Olajuwon. The tray. And Mexico City, another 3.
Their ability, again, to stretch the floor, particularly in this second half.
Yeah, and where has the defense been? They've been content to let them fire away. They've got to close out to the arc.
Here's the dude. Fires at the elbow. And he gets it to go. The dude's got 12 in the game. For Mexico City, they've gotten 5 of 8 shots to fall for them in the third quarter. A nice 62% from the field. To the inside. And he banks in the lane. And Mexico City leads by 3.
They didn't have much of a problem getting the ball into the post that time.
Goes up to the stripe, and no good.
And I was sure that was money on that one, but everyone is afforded an easy miss or two.
Yeah, it was a great look. Sometimes they don't fall. You've just got to keep taking great shots.
Good.
Number 35.
Now it's a 5-point Mexico City lead. 1:57 left to play in the third. Pass to B. Here's the dude. He's defended by Olajuwon. Clock at 4. The Bronx needs to get off a shot here. Fast break. Here comes Mexico City. And that one is hammered home.
And forget about finesse. This big fella's all about the power.
Here's the dude. 12 points for him. 1:16 left in the third quarter. Here's the floater. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
Yeah, easy call.
And a moment here to take a look at the scoring breakdown for Mexico City.
Well, they've been hitting threes at a high clip, and the defense hasn't done enough to challenge them at the line. They need to close out and run them off the 3.
And the other thing that stands out is just how well they have moved the ball. Everyone's touching it and having a chance to create.
And so he makes both from the line. We've got 1:08 left in the third quarter of the game. Olajuwon, the pass to Merrill. Pass to Olajuwon. That three off the mark. The Bronx trails by 5. Here's Boss. 10 points for him. To the middle. And the layup is good after a nice lead pass. He's got 27.
Great pass to hit him in stride. Love to see teammates in sync with each other.
Olajuwon outside. .24 seconds left to play in the third.
Third personal foul, second team foul.
Mexico City shooting their 7th and 8th attempts at the foul line tonight.
2 shots.
And the first one drops. So he picks up just 1 from the line that time. The Bronx trails by 4. Basket is good. He'll get a chance for one more at the line.
Playing with high energy, outworking the defense up the floor.
Yeah, the commitment to run is paying great dividends on the break.
At the line for Bronx, number 20. One shot.
For Mexico City, they've gone 8 of 12 from the field since the beginning of the third. Merrill with the ball. Takes the 3. The shot will not fall. And as we finish the third quarter, it's still close. Both teams trading baskets. Mexico City leads by only 1. We'll get right back to the action when we return. And a worthy candidate tonight as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
And I'm glad this was the pick because I love this pass. Such a great dish. That's what I call court vision.
Yeah, he puts that pass right on the money and made things look easy for his teammate.
And I know I speak for all of us when I say I can't wait to see what kind of finish awaits us here in the fourth quarter. We've got B, the dude out there with Boss, and it's Jackson Davis in at the 4 slot. Pass to B to take the lead. Up again. It's good on the putback. Boy, right down to the wire here. Still anyone's ball game.
Yeah, and after all the energy both sides have expended, both teams still hungry for the win.
Olajuwon, the pass to Merrill. That's in, coming off the assist from Olajuwon. Olajuwon's got his 4th assist in this one. And for the Bronx, they're shooting 59% up to this point. They're working for great shots, and they're hitting them. To the left wing. 6 to shoot. Fires for 3. Nailed from three-point land. 33 points for him.
Both teams running perimeter-oriented plays that are working.
Well, you know it's become a three-point shooting league. Teams shooting a steady diet from outside.
Now Merrill. Here's the triple. Bronx grabs the miss. Laws has got rebound number 13 with that last one. Pass to Jackson Davis. Here's the dude. From the arc. Hits it from three-point range. And now a 4-point Bronx lead.
And that pick takes the D totally out of the equation.
Yeah, you've got to lock and trail hard. You can't allow him a clean look from there.
Now here is Carter. And they wasted no time getting those 3 points back.
Yeah, and when you're hit, you got to hit back.
A bit of a duel going on between them. Came down the floor looking for immediate payback.
An easy 2 points on the layup. And the Bronx leads by 3.
And the D not really doing its job there. A little slow to react to the ball getting into the paint.
Outside, Olajuwon. Merrill with the ball. Back to Olajuwon. No good, and tight defense there bothered that shot. We're in the final quarter of play here, 3 minutes in. Here's the dude. It's blocked, and that's out of bounds. The Bronx will retain possession. Let's take a second look at that fantastic block.
And guys, they'll think twice about attempting that shot again. That was a big-time rejection.
And it's the Bronx with the ball. So far in the fourth quarter, they've allowed just 6 points. Well, look at the clock, a little under 3.5 minutes gone here in the fourth. Olajuwon, the pass to Merrill. That's good, and it's Olajuwon with the assist. Merrill's got 14 points here in the second half. Here's the dude. Oh, he's going up for the alley-oop here. Close the alley-oop jam. Olajuwon outside. Pass to Merrill. Olajuwon. And that won't go, missing the go-ahead bucket. Here's the dude. Now Jackson Davis. And he takes that one up and powers it through.
Oh, and he went for the two-hander on the slam, using some muscle.
Some urgency from him there, sure. Here's Merrill. Off target with his three.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
Pass to the dude. To the paint. Out to the right wing. Shot clock at 6. Puts up a deep three. The rebound by Merrill. Mexico City trails by 4. Inside, shoots, and good. Got the friendly bounce off the right side of the rim.
And that solid play in the paint continues here, guys.
Here's the dude. To the wing right side. Misses the 3. For Mexico City, they've gone 4 of 8 in this fourth quarter, shooting an even 50% from the field. Outside, Olajuwon. Back to Merrill. A three-pointer is right on target. Merrill's got 30.
Well, we talk about ice in his veins a lot, but this guy personifies that. What a clutch shot.
2 minutes remaining in the game. 2 minutes.
Here's the dude. He's guarded by Olajuwon. From outside the arc, it's good from long range. 43 points in the game.
Oh, they give it up and then get the lead right back. 2 triples back-to-back. And the momentum swing in this game is ridiculous.
Timeout called here. Mexico City decides to talk it over. Now to turn to our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David.
Thanks very much. During that last break, I got a chance to hear what Mexico City's head coach said to the team. They were asking the team to play faster, push the ball. Coach told their players, hey, look, in this league, fast break points are the easiest. We need more of them. Can't argue with that. Kevin?
Thank you, David. 1:51 left in the fourth quarter. There's the pick. To the inside. And he caught that pass in full stride on his way to the big slam.
And coming down the stretch here, both teams still on fire.
Yeah, in hopes that your opponent is just going to go cold, that's not going to happen. It doesn't look like in this one. This might go down to whoever has the last possession.
And Mexico City shooting it brilliantly here lately. 60% from the field.
And that's right in his wheelhouse, looking to make an impact when it counts.
Well, you know this is when they lean on him, and he delivers with a much-needed score.
Nice ball movement there by the Bronx. Jackson Davis in the corner. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Can't hit from the elbow. Mexico City with the ball. The lead is 2. Pass to Merrill. There's 48 seconds left to play in the final quarter. 3-pointer. Bronx grabs the miss.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage. They had a foul to give there, but you'd rather not have it cost your team points.
First team foul.
At the line for Bronx, number 2, taking 2 shots.
And he misses the first one. Boy, he wanted that one to fall. He's able to hit the second one, and that narrows the gap to 1. 36 seconds left in the fourth. Guys are not going to be in any rush on this possession.
Not with the lead. Now's the time to burn some clock.
Fires the 3. It's hauled in by Jackson Davis. Pass to the dude. From past the arc. Buries the triple.
You love the unselfishness. Makes the next pass and enables his team to capitalize on the possession.
Timeout called here. Mexico City decides to talk it over. Thoughts on what coach wants to do here?
And they've got plenty of time to get a basket.
no doubt, but they might have to draw up something that the defense isn't expecting.
Seconds left here in the fourth quarter. Merrill with the ball. This would tie it. Oh, he had a chance there to send it to overtime, but they come up empty-handed. So a close game, seeing the Bronx taking this one. What a show they put on here at home tonight.
I mean, these are those games that feel so great to win, and really, it's like a knife in the gut to lose. You gotta love being on edge of your seat and just wondering what's going to happen. How is this thing going to play out?
And that about wraps it up. So now for Greg Anthony, Stan Van Gundy, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. Now it's time for our player of the game.